So you're thinking of moving to Burlington, Ontario, but want a better feel of what it's actually like to live in the city. Well, you're gonna love today's video as I'm gonna be breaking down what it's been like for me to live in Burlington for the past 20 years, some community events, some activities to do year around, some of my favorite local businesses, as well as some general facts about Burlington. So stay tuned. So if you're new here, my name is Matthew. I'm a local realtor in Burlington, and this is my channel of where I share everything about what it's like to truly live in Burlington when helping out any clients or just chatting with family and friends. So if you're interested in learning more about what it's like to live in Burlington, Ontario, make sure to subscribe button and notification bell to not miss out on any one of my future videos. But other than that, let's just jump right into it and let's first talk about some quick facts about Burlington City as a whole. Today, Burlington has grown to a population of around 200,000 people, just making it within Canada's top 25 biggest cities in the country. And one of the things that's helped with this population growth has to be the location of Burlington, as it is a fantastic location from all sides, as you have the lake to the south and everything that Lake Ontario has to offer and all its pros. But also up to the north, you got rural Burlington in the green belt, which is going to be less developed. And then out to the east and west, you have some great conservation areas for you to enjoy the outdoors, as well as the Niagara Escarpment, offering some stunning hiking trails with amazing views. So one of the advantages of living by the lake has to be the lake effect, and that affects our next topic, which is the climate in Burlington year around. So because of the lake effect, Burlington typically sees milder winters and cooler summers by a slight bit. So as you can see on the screen is exactly what you can expect year round for the different temperatures, with the hottest month being July, with it averaging 26 degrees Celsius, and the coldest month being January, averaging a -8. So we do experience some of those colder days like those -20s and -30s. However, overall, Burlington, you're only gonna see those a few times a year, and they're not every day, so that's nice. And another great part about the lake effect is the lack of precipitation, as the lake almost shields us from a lot of different snowfalls and precipitations that, let's say, the snowball would get. So this means you typically have later snowfalls with just less amounts to shovel. So on average, over the last few years, the average number of days you see precipitation is about 130, so it's about a third of the time in Burlington you can see a little bit of rain or some snow. So then what can you do with those four seasons and some activities that the locals love to do? So let's first start with the spring season. So my two favorite activities for the spring season in Burlington is one, go play golf. There is some amazing golf fields located throughout Burlington, with Millcroft and Tyendale within Burlington's neighborhoods. And then up in rural Burlington, you have Indian Wells. You have Hidden Lake offering the old and new course, as well as some other great courses located just up there. But not only that, it's also a perfect time to enjoy the Royal Botanical Gardens out to the west, just located between Aldershot and Hamilton. And this is a massive conservation area with some beautifully prepared gardens in bloom during this season here. Now moving on to the summer season, one of the favorite things to do is enjoy Burlington Beach. So on this beach here, you can rent a bunch of different water sports activities, making your Sunday afternoon jam-packed full of fun. And then after you're done that, you can walk along the Waterfront Trail Park to enjoy Spencer Smith Park, as well as Burlington Pier. And then if you really want to treat yourself, you can go to one of Burlington's many ice cream places. My personal favorite has to be RC's, located just on Lakeshore. Or if you're looking for more scenic views and less of those waterfront views, then you can head up north to rural Burlington and hike the Niagara Escarpment, either with Rattlesnake Point or Mount Nemo, offering a lot of great trails for you to take your dog for a walk, or if you want to bike on these trails. Now these trails are also spectacular to view in the fall, as you get to see all the changing leaves of Burlington's natural landscape from these advantage points. Another great activity that you can do in the fall time is go up and enjoy some rural local farms up in rural Burlington, whether that's Spring Ridge Farms or other apple picking spots, to get some fresh produce or some pumpkins to carve with the family. Or if you're more of a fisher, then you could head over to Brawny Creek and try to catch some massive salmon running upstream throughout the 50-foot ravine. Now, not only does Brownie Creek offer a great fishing spot, but there's a lot of other fun activities you can really do year around. So you can also go camping in the fall time or play some disc golf for that matter, or just go for another hike if you're enjoying the outdoor activities. Also, an outdoor rink found in Brownie Creek that is available to skate in the winter time, which moves us on to our final season winter. So not only does Brownie Creek offer a spot to skate, but there's a bunch of different Tim Hortons free skates located in the Burlington arenas throughout the winter. But not only that, we have a bunch of different tobogganing hills. If you want to go to Palmer's Tobogganing Hill or Murder Mountain's Tobogganing Hill located in Nelson Park, or a bunch of other smaller hills located throughout Burlington's parks to enjoy a tobogganing. But if you're looking for a bigger fix to strap on the skis or get the snowboard, the closest hill for you would be Glen Eden to go and shred some powder. Now, Glen Eden definitely helps get my ski fix in. However, there's no replacing a bigger hill. So you can also travel up to Collingwood, which offers a bunch of different private bigger hills, or you got Blue Mountain, which is the classic spot everyone goes to ski from Burlington. So now we covered a few of my personal favorite activities to do in Burlington. If I missed any activities, make sure to comment down below. I'm always looking for other fun activities to do on the weekends. But now let's chat about some of the festives you can expect to attend when living in Burlington, Ontario. Now, typically, like I mentioned, most of these festivals are gonna take place in Spencer Smith Park, located in Central's neighborhood of downtown Burlington. And here, the most common and notorious festivals attending would be Canada's largest rib fest, offering a bunch of different rib vendors that come every year to see who's gonna have the best ribs that year. Not only that, you also have the Food Truck Festival, which is one of my personal favorites, to go and have a bunch of different small meals and try a few unique cuisines. But other than that, you also have the Sound of Music Festival offering free music to Burlington residents. And there's a lot of up and coming artists that pass through this festival here, as well as some great Festival of Lights around the Christmas time. So those are some of my favorite festivals. If you want a full list of every festival Burlington puts on, I'll also leave a link in the description for that as well. And the final category I want to chat about today is personally one of my top favorites, is the local restaurants located within Burlington and the awesome local gems you can find. Now, if you want to learn more about some local gems, in each one of my neighborhood tours, I break down my top 3 local gems for that neighborhood here. However, for this video here, I have to give a couple shout outs to some of my local favorite spots to grab a quick bite to eat. So the first one is Lugano's Pizza, which is a great spot to grab a slice right beside Spencer Smith Park. And just a short walk away from Lugano's Pizza, you have Tamp Coffee, which is some of the best locally brewed coffee in Burlington. And one thing I love about Tamp is their outdoor sitting area located in Village Square, really giving you that European feel. But other than that, they also have Sunshine Donuts if you're looking to treat yourself on a certain day. If you're looking for a nicer restaurant, you can go to Loondocks, which is a great spot to get some fine dining and celebrate a special location. Or if you just want a traditional, good, hearty breakfast, you can go to Russell Williams. And this is one of Burlington's original spots to grab a bite to eat, as it's been open since 1932. And finally, one last shout out I'll give is to my favorite bagel place in Burlington, JC's Hot Bagels. Cooks fresh bagels every single day for you to enjoy. So like I mentioned, if you want more local gems, go check out my neighborhood tours where I break down my top 3 gems per neighborhood. And if you've enjoyed this video and it's helped you better understand what it's truly like to live in Burlington, make sure to hit the like button, as it truly does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. I'd be much appreciative of that. And if you're looking for another video to better understand what it's like to truly live in Burlington, the next video I would suggest is the pros and cons of living in Burlington, Ontario. So go check that out. And if you're interested, as always, in learning more about living in Burlington, Ontario, make sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss out on any one of my future videos. And as always, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in Burlington and want a personal touch, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, or you can find my contact information below. But other than that, have a fantastic day.